Yeah, it's quite a lot. Yeah.
Not only one function, there is several ones. You know there are different subsets of CD4 positive T cells. If you are asked to answer this question, how to do that? If you have remembered CAT1, CAT2, CAT17, it might be easier to answer this question. So first is to fight against intracellular pathogens. So these pathogens are internalized into the cells and they live within the phagocytes. So the pathogens inside the phagocytes will undergo antigen processing and presentation. And then the antigenic peptides displayed on the cell surface can be recognized by TH cells, and then inducing the cytokine secretion, followed by the killing of the pathogens. That is, well, TET1 cells. TET2 cells fight against extracellular pathogens. For example, helminthic parasites, arthropods, etc. So that is through B cell help to produce IgE and activation of eosinophil. IgE production and activation of eosinophil. CD4 positive cells can also secrete some cytokines which are needed for the full differentiation of TC cells. The example is interleukin, which one? Interleukin 2. Okay? Now, this question briefly describes the main steps of functions of CD4 positive effector cells in cell-mediated immunity. 4 steps. Still remember that? 4 steps of this process. Based on figure, can you briefly describe that? 4 steps. The first step, okay, you can see, recruit of leukocytes to the site of infection. Here. So this is the first step. So that is, say, after activation, there will be recruitment of the leukocytes to the site of infection. And then the recruited leukocytes will be activated and then secrete some cytokines. Depending on cell subsets, cytokines will be different. And sometimes, in most cases, there will be positive feedback. That's to say, to further enhancing the recruitment of leukocytes, that is inflammation. Positive feedback to recruit more leukocytes to the site of infection. And after completion, there will be downregulation of the signals needed. So 4 steps. Firstly, recruitment of the cells to the site of infection, and then the recruited cells are activated and secrete cytokines, but the kinds of cytokines secreted are different depending on cell subsets. And in most cases, there will be positive feedback, that's to say, to recruit more leukocytes to site of infection. And after completing this process, the signals will be downregulated. So 4 steps. Next question, the last question for today. What are the main functions of TET1 cells in immune response to infection by microbes? In fact, we have repeatedly used the same concepts. So what's the main functions of TET1 cells in immune response to infections by microbes? Functions TET1 cells. Very briefly, mediate immune response to intracellular pathogens. These pathogens live within the phagocytes, in the phagocytes, especially macrophages. And through antigen processing of the presentation, the antigen peptides associated with class 2 MHC will be displayed on cell surface to be recognized by TH1 cells. And TET1 cells will be activated and secrete cytokines, including interferon gamma. Interferon gamma will in turn activate macrophages. Then macrophages produce substances including reactive oxygen species, nitric oxide, lysosomal enzymes to kill the pathogens. So that is question 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I want to clap.
The in-class MCQ test is in week 40. Week after next? Next week?
Is it the one who called?
Yeah, it's next week. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, immunology next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
Then
the one
next
who
week,
emailed everyone is telling us
we
if you
have
want extra class.
some more
Reply yes.
Oh, yeah.
for in-class
The
test.
one.
Okay?
Yeah, the email.
I cannot figure out who was sending the email.